5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
Oops. Welcome, everybody, to Graybeard'S Studios. This is episode 154, if you can believe that noise. We are doing X-Men villains. That sounds familiar, but hey, you know what? When you've been doing as many episodes as we have, there's going to be a little bit of repeat, but I've got a villain lined up that I'm going to do that I've never done before. So I'm excited for myself, and I hope you join me in my excitement. Of course, we're running late, and I'm going to get the old jokes. I get it, but we were discussing Barbaric Adventures. We were discussing, and I came in late to the meeting because I'm dealing with freaking taxes. Oh, God, I hate this time of year. It's the worst time of year. But enough about me. Let's bring in our good friend David Williams. Hello, David.
Man, you just reminded me of taxes. Doggone it.
It's getting close. It's getting really close. I have an accountant, and so like I have to get my stuff ready, but then I got to pay them to do the taxes. So it's even worse. It's like I can't even, because I'm incorporated and stuff. It's like I can't do it myself. I have to, and so it's just costs me money. It costs me time. I don't like anything about it.
I don't have an accountant or anything like that, but I still pay people to do my taxes, and it's still a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I know. I want him to pass that 15% flat tax thing where we all just pay 15% and then, we just like a one-page form and we're out of there.
Yep.
But here's Gary that wishes he had 15% to pay. Gary Martin.
Aaron, once my mother, when I was a kid, asked my brother what he wanted for breakfast. And my brother says, I'll have some of those blankety blank pancakes. My mother was shocked. She angrily sends him to his room for cursing. And then she glares at me and says, what do you want for breakfast? And I said, well, I certainly don't want those blankety blank pancakes.
He's a professional humorist, people, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gary Martin. Dan's still trying to figure out this joke. Everybody welcome Dan Lawless.
I get it.
It took him a minute, but
it's so funny. Did this really happen though? I don't know.
Isn't that like?
It sounds like it happened.
I don't know. Isn't that a spin-off of the joke where the pastor has had his family at the table and they're having what they call, for the sake of the joke, dam fish, fish that were caught at the dam. And the dad says, pass me the damn fish. And the kid goes, that's the spirit, Dad. Pass me the effing potatoes. So there you go.
I was at when I was a kid visiting my grandmother. She was a Bible thumper and she took me to church. And after church, we somehow got the visiting missionary in our car, and we were taking him out to lunch. And this guy was from like deep Africa, really heavy accent, didn't speak English very well. And he was talking about the night before and how much he loved the full moon, but he didn't call it the full moon. He called it moonshine. In this car full of church women, he was going on and on about how much he loved moonshine.
Good for him.
Did they stop and get him some? So I thought, hey, I knew something.
No, they were. Yeah, they were Twitter faded. I mean, they were. Oh,
moonshine. Well,
yeah.
thought you were
The
a man of
pastor had to
God.
explain that it's that's not what we call it.
So it wasn't like baby oil on the butt and they just flash them. That's how the moon will shine.
Okay,
That's
David,
another.
you went in a whole different
I know
direction.
he's took us all the way around the band.
That's interesting. Different take, I guess.
Dan will get back to you on that one. He's still working on it.
Yeah, I'm what I'm trying to figure out.
I just remembered to go live on Twitter, so maybe that'll increase our numbers now.
What, wait, don't got a lot of watchers or what?
Well, no, I mean, we always end up with like at least half, sometimes more of our viewership is on X. And I just remembered, oh my gosh, I didn't go live on X. So I just went live on X. So we will let's see what that does for us in the coming minutes. Let's take a moment here and say hello to the chat. I also want to point out.
Why's your sound bad, Allison?
Is my sound bad?
Your hand was in front of the mic, I think.
Oh, okay. So I don't do this, is what you're saying.
Don't do this.
You don't go. Okay.
It's the moonshine.
Yeah, I was wiping the moonshine out of my beard. So I talked to John Beatty today on the phone. And I said, so John, are you coming on today? He goes, I don't know if I can make it or not. And I go, well, you got the link. So I put the guy in the credits. And since I put him in the credits, he has not shown up.
So what? We'll just pretend he's here.
That's right. Well, I did put in the credits special appearances by, meaning that there's, like it's not guaranteed, but, he might show up at any given
time. He doesn't feel special today.
That's right.
No, I think that works. That it's, it's a lure that he might come on today.
No.
Why don't you just create an avatar and share your screen and then kind of like be part of the, the group here. So he kind of is there, but not really.
You just have a little John Beatty avatar and just kind of bring it up. So
yeah, like we have the 4 squares. If you can make a 5th square and just add them in, somebody,
we did something like that at Warner Brothers because we would play table tennis, and the 3 that were the main ones that would play the most was me, Jerome, and this guy named Masanori. And Jerome did these portraits of all 3 of us, and we like glued them to like a crappy paddle and stuff like that. And we put it in front of each other's face or something like that, or our own face. Like if I had Masanori's, I do his accent.
I like it.
The things you guys did instead of actually the work you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
You wouldn't believe the amount of downtime that they gave us, so we got to do silly stuff like that.
Yeah. I long for a job like that. Well, the good old days, huh? All righty. So let's take a stroll through the chat, see who's here so far. Creative Faye is joining us. She says it looks like a fun show, but as we all know, looks can be deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
Rand Arrington's here. Major Glitch from across the pond says hello. Pantheon's joining us. Who else we got here? A lot of Rand Arrington, Pantheon, and Major Glitch going back and forth. There's Stealth. Matthew Muma joining us. Says hello to everybody. There's James, Sequential Treasures. He says, Dan needs to draw White Queen or Goblin Queen. Nothing else will be acceptable. But we'll get to that.
I'm not. I know what I want to draw. One of my favorite characters. I haven't drawn him ever.
Oh, you know what? I bet, Dan, that there is I'm going to go out here and say 65-70% chance we're thinking of the same character. We shall find out very soon now.
Well, is yours unstoppable?
Unstoppable.
I know who it is now.
Oh, now you're going Juggernaut then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going Juggernaut, so we're safe then. Okay.
And also the chat needs to realize you can't suggest anything to Dan unless he asks, because he does preliminary sketches, and so he already has an idea.
Cheats. Is what Gary's trying to say is that Dan cheats.
Well, yeah.
See,
he's already worked out who he wants to draw. So you're
I
wasting
can't
your
even tell
time.
what that is. It's blurry.
Wait a minute. I got the blur, the beauty for focus, or the beauty focus on here. You know.
I know. I do too. I keep that on all the time. Age is catching up with me.
Yeah, those chicken scratches are.
There we go. Now I see it. I see it there. Yeah, you were upside down. There it is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's pretty small, as you can see. Yeah.
You know what you should do?
But now I
Dan?
see. Yeah, but upside down, it was.
I'm thinking of going through a wall. You know, kind of.
I mean, either way, it sucks.
Either upside down, it doesn't really matter.
Everybody's a critic. Oh my
You know
god!
what you should do, Dan? You should take all these little tiny thumbnails you do for the show and like put them in a batch and auction them off or something.
By the way, it's not a beauty filter. Just I misspoke. It's just a blur background thing.
Oh, okay. Mine actually is a.
See, look at here's the difference. You can blur your background like real big time, and then you can clear it up, blur it. It's like that.
Look at that.
What it does is it gives you the effect of a high-end lens, but it's not.
A little bit of depth in there to your roots.
Yeah, it's just a good camera will have a short focal range. You can focal depth, and this sort of simulates that. So kind of looks kind of cool.
When you look at Dan on Graybeard's, it's like watching Citizen Kane. It's just this incredible depth that he's creating.
That's right.
Yeah, some directors said like when the foreground and background are clear, that's like a comedy camera. So like when you see comedy films, it's usually both things are in focus. Like they call it a funny camera. I forgot what director said that.
But so are you saying that Dan's the funny man then because he has the
Well, no, like he'll blur it, and so he's doing like
okay, I got you.
Drama.
Kubrick or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Francis Ford Coppola.
There you go. Mr. Joker says, guess we are calling him Slowpez now. See, I get this bad rap when people don't know all the facts, Gary, and they call me names and accuse me of stuff, and it honestly hurts my feelings.
Well,
So
that's the burden of having your show is the responsibility. You've got the buck stops with you.
with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. Gollum Wolf's here. Pity Maw, Best Age Comics. JP Roca's joining us. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is always here. Randy Howell, all the way from Canada. GJ Martinez, deep in the heart of Texas, is
Randy.
HR 3800 with some sort of weird symbolism. I don't know. If I was younger, I might understand what that means.
I have no idea what that is.
Is that a face? What is that? Does anybody know what that is? I don't know what that is.
You do realize this is Graybeard's.
It's not
You
young
give us
guys.
these modern hip hieroglyphics. We don't have a clue.
Hey, speak for yourself, man. Look
Dan,
at
You
my
know what
backwards
it
hat.
is?
Look at my backwards hat,
Okay,
man.
Dan.
No,
Okay,
you know-
Dan, translate.
The thing is, Dan is as old as us, but he looks way younger, which pisses
Yeah,
me
that's
off.
true. Yeah.
Daniel Russell says, time for 3 old goats and 1 amazing artist. Not me. God, that's 2 already. Am I salty today? I don't know. Maybe I am.
No goes to one amazing artist. Not oh boy. What? Well, who's the amazing artist? I gotta know. I want to know if I should be offended or not.
You know it's not me, so he's
Yeah, you've been ruled out.
He's already stirred it up. We all want to know. It's me. I'm the amazing artist.
I'm the amazing one, right, Daniel? Right, Daniel?
Yeah, we all think he's talking about us.
Now look at this. Now he comes in and says, that's an awesome looking logo on that new Barbaric book. Of course, Daniel Russell sent me a version of the logo, and I took bits and pieces of his and incorporated it. So he's basically taking credit now for the logo. This is one thing after another with him.
Dan, I'm sorry, Aaron.
Yes.
See you in court.
You got to say it like Riddler or
Yeah, Gary.
See
Gary,
you in court.
You know the old saying, can't get blood out of a turnip. So,
This is what a creative face says. Dan has to create depth because his personality is so flat.
Wow.
oh my gosh.
She just
Wow.
like body slammed me into the wall, man. She
I am not, I can't put up with it.
That was a double barrel shotgun shot.
That was a good one.
Yeah. That's,
Well,
pulled out the Bowser.
That's terrible. Not see, Dan wishes he had a cannonball, but I'll do this. Sticking up for you, Dan. I'll do this.
Yeah, please. Well, that
didn't work. Maybe that's not exactly what I was thinking there. But anyway, okay. Where are we at? Okay, creative fame making Dan feel bad. That's terrible. Hidden Hand Media.
Pretty bad already. So.
Oh, now look at this. Thank God you guys draw better than you tell jokes. I think we're freaking hilarious. Is it just me? Am I the only one who thinks that?
No, he's thanking God. And that's a good thing.
Oh, score. That was a good one. Let's see here. Eric and Boyd is here. He's complaining about something. Jeremy Burtzart joining us. Who else we got in here? Oh, there's Corey Landis. Oh, Nicholas Gear. Doesn't that sound like Richard Gere, right? So Nicholas Gere. That almost sounds like an actor's name, doesn't it? Nicholas Gere. Tonight, guest starring Nicholas Gere. Who's drawing classic Sabretooth? That's a good question. Not me. Because that was one
I thought of. I thought about that one's kind of, it's a cool character, but I just love Juggernaut a lot. So.
I feel like I've drawn Juggernaut on the show, and I feel like I've drawn Sabretooth someplace. So I was looking for, and then I've drawn a lot of these characters while I worked at Marvel. So I'm like, what is someone that there's an X-Men villain that I really like that I have not drawn, and I'll reveal that shortly. So Nicholas, we'll see. Unless David is doing Sabretooth, you may be out of luck. Iodine 74. He says, I'm here. Been listening while doing a mini workout. What does that mean? Does that mean like
to use your fingers? Like,
yeah, you get to a point where you're starting to work up a sweat and then you stop.
No, well, that's called maintenance. Like just to keep it going.
Drawing is kind of a mini workout, for your hand.
His mini workout is
that never stops being funny. I don't know why. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Okay.
Hey, you done there turn purple, Aaron. Look at how red you turned. That's awesome.
Aaron, are you adjusting the tone on your camera? Because
I think if I move in and out, it like changes or something. I don't know what's going on there. I got to sit still. There's a lot of insults and jokes that are pretty good showing up in the chat, but I can't read them all. But he's the monsters here. Let's hope he behaves today. Sanford S. Williams says, "Rest in peace, Barry Caldwell." Who's Barry? Does anybody know who Barry Caldwell is?
He's an animator. He
okay.
Animation.
Oh my gosh, that's how many artists are we going to lose here?
Yeah,
that's a bummer. Critical Thinking is here. Is that Wes's? Isn't that what Wes's show is called? Critical Thinking, or am I just
Critical Drinker?
No, Critical Drinkers does the British guy who does the movie reviews.
Oh.
Well, anyway, Critical Thinking, whoever you are, thanks for joining us.
I like it. They critique a lot of people's thinking.
You almost sparked a memory.
Almost. Stealth X5. I got to start eating more ginger, I guess. Stealth X5 for $2 says hello. Thank you, Stealth. We appreciate that.
He doesn't criticize people. He just thinks about criticizing people.
Right. Chris 98521 says, "Hey, Comic Pro artist, that's us." Merilith, Aaron looking quite red. Well, I'll tell you what. I would rather look red than my usual deathly pale that I look. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for that flushed look where I look like I have more life in me.
Yeah, you got to slap your face before you get on. Actors will do that. Snap their face to get.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what. Maybe I do that. Get a little red in my cheeks.
Hey, Aaron lives with two women. He gets that.
He gets slapped constantly. Okay, let's see who else. Henry Throne. Is it? I can't remember. Henry, is it Thrun or Thrune? I can't remember now.
Well, Henry, I'm turning over a new leaf. You've proven that you are. You deserve me to treat you with respect and kindness.
There you go. So
Why?
that's all you have to do. All you have to do is buy something, and suddenly we love you. It just
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he's the best. Henry's the best, man.
Oh, he says Henry.
He buys something from me, he's pretty good right now. But
That's right. But in 3 more weeks, Henry Thrun says it's rhymes with run, so it's Thrun, not Rune. Okay, I was getting too cute for my own good. Critical thinking says, yeah, you're thinking about thinking critical. My name is nothing like that. It's not critical thinking. It's thinking critical with Wes. That's his show. This is critical thinking, which is completely different. So I'm glad we got that cleared up. All right. Why, these people, I got to take my dog in for grooming tomorrow. And I guess it's nice that they text you to remind you.
You groom your dog? Ew.
Well, no, our dog does not shed. Bred to just like grow long hair. So you have to get it cut.
Gotcha.
Turns into a sheepdog. So, which is, I'd rather do that than have dog hair all over my house. I can tell you that. So, Dan, you babysit dogs. You probably have dog hair.
Well, yeah. When we have a dog that sheds like crazy, yeah, I've had them.
It's a pain in the butt, man. I don't like sit on the couch. You get up and you're covered with.
Oh my gosh, I've had some really, really bad dogs for that.
Yep. So. We got a dog that it's a schnauzer, a miniature schnauzer, Merilith. That's what we have. See, I even have a schnauzer shirt on. Hey, there he is. He looks just like that too. See their knuckle bumping there?
Yeah.
Oh, lost my balance.
Yeah, don't remind me. I dated a girl that shred like crazy.
Oh man, that does not sound good.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Have you ever brought the dog on camera on the show?
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, he wanders around back there all the time. He hasn't. Usually, he's down in the window during the day. In the evening, he's up here roaming around. So he's made it on camera many times.
Okay. I remember seeing him. That's why.
Okay. Well, he may not have shown up on this show, but if he does climb around up here, I'll pick him up, Dan, so you can see him.
Absolutely good. I love dogs.
Daniel Russell says, "Did you get the ice tray? Is that what that was?" I'm trying to remember. I must have. Yeah, there was. It was like one of those rubber flexible ones, right? Dude, I have to go look. I'm pretty sure I did.
Daniel
Russell insults me like crazy, but then he sends me stuff. So it's kind of like, I'm going to be mean to you, but here's a a peace offering.
People send you weird stuff. Aaron, sorry I insulted you. Here's an ice tray to bridge that.
To smooth things over a little bit. Yeah. Bigfoot ice. Did I? God, that's not ringing a bell. You know what I'll bet, Daniel? I bet I looked at it and didn't understand what it was. And now that I know what it is, I'm going to go look at it and go, oh my gosh, this is a Bigfoot. Of course.
I know what happened. Daniel was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm cool with Aaron. Let me send him a gift. What could I send him as he's looking in his freezer? Oh, there's something. I'll send him an ice tray.
Now I want to see this ice tray. It sounds great. I mean,
so do I. I'm gonna have to dig it up for next week. I'm sure it's downstairs someplace. Oh my gosh! Daniel Russell also sent me he sent me a like a cryptid T-shirt. It has Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, and a UFO on it that I wear on my Sunday show very frequently. So there you go. So that's the thing. He insults me, but then he sends me gifts. So I guess it's a fair trade my end.
Yes,
anyway.
I agree.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's do a little show and tell, shall we? David, what have you got that you would like to
know what to do?
Okay. Why do I have to? Right. I gotta go to
I can't believe you put him to work.
I know. It's like,
I'm just gonna
dude, I'm just gonna take
wearing down to the nub, because you're pushing buttons.
I'm just going to take more money out of our super chats for making me work harder. That's it.
We make money?
I just sent you money. Don't give me that. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's enough money for David to have one meal.
Well, if he didn't eat out all the time, he could stretch it to make more meals. Is the thing. All right, let me see if I did this correctly. There it is.
So go down to the Superman, and then.
All right, here we go.
So
this
scroll
is
down to Superman.
I'm going. Oh, look at that nice part. We're gonna run a promo for Barbaric here pretty quick, but
keep scrolling.
There it is.
Scrolling.
So this was just a preliminary for like print that I wanted to do for conventions. I had a Batman companion piece, but going the opposite way, where he's
standing on the other side,
his wings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to show like some doves flying past Superman and have a little bit of Metropolis back there. And on the other one, it was Batman, and some bats were flying the opposite way and across him, and you see Gotham behind, just to show.
Cool.
But that was the Superman.
Is that just lens flare on the cape there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how did you do that?
With the computer.
Okay. Oh, you put it in with Photoshop? I thought maybe you were doing something tricky.
I wish I could just do lens flares just with painting.
Well, it looks like you could have taken a circle template and just like hit it with a real transparent. That might have worked.
No.
But, okay.
Get out the old airbrush.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What is this?
So this was for a cover. And
make it any bigger?
It was featured Kevin Grievous. And he wanted not Kevin. Kevin didn't request this, but they wanted something of everything he kind of works on, So he's a director, he's an actor, he writes comic books, and so I tried to squeeze a little bit of everything in there.
And
nice.
Really where's
nice.
The image of him doing brain surgery?
I forgot that one.
I really like it. I mean, it looks just the good likeness, but not it's still art. It's still
Kelsey colored this too, by the way. If you go to the next
picture, the coloring's fantastic.
Yeah. The next picture you'll see the black and whites.
Oh wow! Did he really help that thing along? Sorry. No, you gave him the bones. You gave him everything he needed. But you did a great job. Oh my gosh.
You ain't succeed.
That was a knife to the heart.
Can I reset? You did a great job. He did a great job. Okay, let's just go with that. All right?
Wow,
it's all there.
Oh, that was good.
I'm getting my shotgun out.
Rand Arrington
look,
says,
you got to give credit. It's a hell of a coloring job. You got to admit, right?
Rand Arrington says Dan Lawless kicked Dave right in the nuts.
I did not. I just gave Kelsey a lot of praise. That's all for it, But it doesn't diminish David's structure and everything's there.
This is what I heard. It's like he put lipstick on a pig.
Yeah.
That is not even close to what I said.
So Byron has a good idea. I think I'm going to draw Juggernaut now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, look, I stepped in it. Okay, I stepped in it. There it goes. Insert foot, Daniel Russell. Thank you. Exactly.
Okay, here we go.
I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. If Kelsey colored this, it'd be so great.
Yeah, where's Kelsey when we need him?
I'm getting a headache from laughing too much. Okay. Woo! Okay, David, what do we got here?
Another unused inventory cover.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great. It's really nice.
What was this for? Or
it was some Spider-Man book.
Well, yeah. Did they have like? Is that chick from Spider-Man and Amazing Friends, or is that like Jean
No,
Grey?
that's Marvel Girl.
Oh, that's Jean Grey. Okay.
But that conveniently has all three heroes that are going to be in the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out.
Well, the Hulk. Oh, yes, he is, isn't he? Because he goes and visits like Dr. Banner.
Yeah.
There's speculation he's going to grow 6 arms, which is my favorite Spider-Man storyline of all time. So we'll see. This is nice.
Yeah, that was an authority book, a disastrous authority book that Keith Giffen wrote. It was like probably one of the last books he worked on. And Kelsey colored that. What do you got to say about that, Dan?
I don't love his color. I think your drawings are good, but I'm just being honest. Like his other coloring was better in this, but
This was all. What I was doing was just all Prisma pencil, and Kelsey came in there, and
we can see
it as soft as possible.
Yeah, you can see it on the side of his face here that's colored pencil or the Prisma.
Yeah,
there's some on her leg and everything there. Did you do your
colored pencil? It does not scan in well. Oh man, I gotta tell you, I hate.
Did you outline her with pencil?
Yep.
Okay, so you didn't ink this traditionally at all. It's all colored pencil.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Only the super heavy blacks that you see would probably just be a little bit of ink, but everything else is Prisma.
Wow, how about that?
This was a 2-page Hulk story.
Oh, that's when I saw. Yeah, it's good.
Look at those Kirby monsters.
You post so much, I miss half of it sometimes.
Kelsey did not color this. I forgot who colored it. It says right there.
Val Staples.
Val Staples, yeah.
Well, he did I like the color on this because it's very simple.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's understated, but it's good color choices, and I think that works really well. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I like. Oh, yeah, you see you got all of these like Goom and Son of Goom and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of these books. I have that one, that Tales of Suspense up there on the wall. I have that comic.
Yeah.
Goom.
Nerd.
I know my Kirby monsters, you SOB.
Dark Bruce Banner.
Pelted with gamma rays turns into the Hulk. Ain't he unglamorous? They say unglamoray to make it rhyme.
Isn't it unglamorous?
Huh?
Ain't he?
Unglamorous is what they say.
Really? Is that a word?
No, we're just trying to make it rhyme.
They're trying to make it rhyme with gamma rays. So instead of saying unglamorous, they say unglamoray.
David.
Huh.
David, did a ruler or straight edge even touch that background?
No. A little bit, maybe on the foreground.
Now, come on now. Were you light tabling something? You couldn't have just freehanded that without a ruler.
Look at it up close and you'll see that it's just a bunch of random scribbly lines.
Oh, no, you know it is, actually. When I get up there, it looks like crap when you get up there and look close. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Look at this over in the comments section. This Graham Nolan zombie wants what a zombie wants.
Yeah, that was cool when he did that. Someone did an AI thing of that. I was drawing the other day.
Yeah, that was the drawing he did and on Kings, and then they AI'd it up. It's pretty funny.
You know, this I tell you, this AI stuff is actually getting kind of good because I've seen some versions of initially I thought it just was terrible, but it's taking AI, it's taking the drawings and making it kind of cool.
Really scary.
David, was that Superman a commission?
Yes.
What's the story on this blacklight poster here?
This was done at Arizona shows. I was sitting at a art table where someone was selling prints and all that kind of stuff, and they wanted they said, "Hey, can you do me a Batman?" I was just like, "Sure," and he wanted specifically Batman animated because he knew I worked on the show.
So is that the paper texture on that?
Yes.
How did you get that? Color looks awfully flat. And you did this at a show?
It's like airbrush.
Yeah, it does look like airbrush.
Wait, what's the color of the paper? Which color on this?
It's marker. What was that?
You said, is this on colored paper?
Yes.
And which color is the paper?
The actual color is a little bit lighter version of that.
Oh, the pink?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is everything is covered with paint?
The only thing that's like color, the paper's already that color.
Yes.
Everything else is marker.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
That's a great piece, man. If I went to convention and got that, I'd be pretty happy, I would think.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, whoever got it is probably thrilled. So you did the white as paint then? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great. I want to try some colored paper. I want to see what it feels like.
This blows me away because this is so not David Williams like. I love it.
Yeah. It's Prince Valiant. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your signature wasn't on it and I'd never seen it, I would not guess that.
I never would have guessed that you did that.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to make it. I don't like using this word, old fashioned. So all the shadows, I didn't want to put hard shadows in there. So I was just like, what can I do? So I just started scribbling. And I was actually thinking of Travis. I said, Travis scribbles all over the place. I said, let me try it. Oh my gosh, it works.
Yeah, no, that looks really, really cool. You create this shadow, but great texture with it.
Yeah.
I love that. You should do more of this like that.
Yeah.
I think
That's
cool.
a real classic illustration technique that that you would see in magazines that they use.
Yeah.
Barb Forbes or who are those guys that did those sort of they take the shadow part and they play around with that, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
Bernie Fuchs. And, those great illustrators.
That's really a nice piece. I really like that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And there's Sam Keith. Okay, so all righty. Well, I think that we'll do that'll do for today for David.
Yeah.
All that stuff, you guys. He features all that stuff on his X page. So just follow him on X and you can see that stuff, and also on Instagram as well. Gary, should I bring this up, or do you have any little introduction? Okay. Gee, many talk about a ruler.
Yeah, speaking of rulers, I posted this on X a few days ago. I did this a long time ago, back in the mid 80s. Oh, this is Paris Cullen's pencils. And we were trying to get DC to buy or accept a project of ours. I don't remember the story at all. We did a couple pages, and this is the only one that survived. But I remember how long this took me. So even even though DC passed on it, I was kind of glad, because we would not have gotten a page rate that would have made it worth my while. I mean, you just look at that first panel.
Yeah.
I mean, Paris's perspective, his drawing is amazing here. His perspective on it in every panel is amazing. But he didn't draw in all those line weights and, very little blacks. And so I thought, okay, how can I make this read three-dimensional and add depth?
Right.
So this is kind of a how-to on adding depth to a panel like this. Is all about contour lines and black placements. And I added some zipatone here and there, but you see these ships.
John Beatty says, imagine if Kelsey would color this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You see how thick the contour lines are on these ships, and then I don't touch the black to it, give it a little slight halo, and that creates depth.
Sure. Yeah.
Every panel was like that. I put zipatone on every panel. I didn't normally do that, but I was going 100% on this.
This doesn't look like normal Paris Collins.
Yeah, he was giving this more effort than his normal stuff. But yeah, I came across this in my files, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, what else?
Is that like the Grateful Dead symbol there? That thing there? Okay. I mean, not
This
on this
is
one.
Bruce Timm study that I did a couple days ago. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and I finally had an afternoon. And I highly recommend recreating and inking Bruce Timm because it's so much fun.
Oh, that looks
It makes you remember why we like comics.
Yeah.
And David is like that. Whenever I get a chance to ink David, it reminds me of why I like comics.
Yeah.
And there aren't that many artists out there that have that for me. And I'm sure everybody has their own, artists that they work with or that they see and they're like, oh yeah. So Bruce Timm is like that for me. And then I've never inked, I've never worked with him on a project, so I have to do recreations.
Is that Prisma in there?
Pardon me?
Is that Prisma pencil in there?
No.
That's crosshatch, isn't it?
No.
What is it?
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It's just texture.
That's an awesome effect because it made me think that it was Prisma when you pulled back from it.
It makes it look gray. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Wow.
This is all brush. So it has that, And then what else we got here?
Don't sell that for anything under $200.
Well, I'm offering it for sale today, and it's not going to be that much.
Really?
Oh, here's something that I dashed out as a commission.
Whoa.
I did this past week. It's a commission, a guy who loves old-fashioned characters. This is Sandman. And his description of what he wanted was, and I really like your cool cross-hatching.
And Gary said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Okay, so I cross-hatched the heck out of it.
Yeah. Wow. That hat.
What's the sky then? It's not obviously.
No, the sky is
Dry brush, isn't it?
No.
No. What is it?
David knows what it is.
Oh, you use the
tradecraft.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I know what you did now. If David knows what it is.
So yeah, I said, oh yeah, I'm going to cross hatch everything. I'm going to do all the grays. And when I got down to the point of doing the suit, it's like, oh, what was I thinking?
It works.
Yeah. Now, is that is his mask? Is that like accurate to the Golden Age or whatever?
Well, yeah, but there were so many versions of it. It's those characters that every artist drew him different.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of used elements that I liked from different ones.
Gotcha.
And then I wanted to share this. I went golfing on Monday.
Yeah, there you go.
And I wanted to, I told Aaron I would use his poker chip as a ball marker, and it's like better take a photo and
there it is,
prove
awesome, man.
that's what I was doing. And so I'm going to offer.
Here we go.
Both of these.
Oh no! Here we go.
The 11 by 17 Bruce Timm.
That's 11 by 17. I didn't think it was that big. Oh,
yeah, he didn't even draw that thing that size, so you blew it up.
No, this is 11 by 17, and this
Kevin Nolan
Batgirl recreation
too.
For $150 each.
That's
so first,
nice
if anyone's
deal.
interested, first one to type in Catwoman or Batgirl sold gets them for $150 plus shipping.
there you go.
That's with $150 each, so that would be $300. Okay.
Yep.
300 for both or 150. Stealth.
Would you
says
sell them
both.
separately?
Okay, well, Stealth, since you're getting both of them, I'll do the shipping cost. So it's $300 to you.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Appreciate it.
Gary,
Well done.
good guy there.
Yeah, thank you, Stealth.
Very nice. All righty. Dan?
So John Beatty's
Here's
in
my,
the chat, but he won't come
here's
on the
my
show.
PayPal
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. John's a busy guy. He's got things to do. All right. Tell us the story of this, Dan.
Well, this is fun because I did actually just post this a couple days ago on Twitter. This is 2026. So this is 1986 about. So
86.
Dude, is that 40
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago?
I'm thinking about that. It was about that year. Yeah, it was somewhere in that range. It was before I got. I think just before I got a job at Marvel. So,
Is my math right? Is that 40 years ago?
yes,
Or 30? 40.
It's 40.
I
It's 40.
Did you do this on purpose to make it look like your older drawing?
No, I didn't think about it at the time, but I remembered it when I was I thought it'd be kind of fun, and I brought it out like, oh yeah, it's kind of a similar thing, but this is the evolution of an artist. This is 40 years in the making, really, when you think about it, because I wanted to work on Conan, but you could see I wasn't ready yet. I didn't I didn't understand that the shape of the face, and the chin's tiny and the mouth is weird, and you could see me starting to learn the shapes. I was starting to think about the
I think it
sculpting.
looks pretty good, and I love that sword.
Whoops.
I love the hilt of that sword, or whatever that's
Yeah,
called.
the sword's pretty cool, isn't it? Actually, I thought, well,
No, the face is good too. I mean, especially for a young artist, because you were like probably in your 20s, right?
oh yeah, very young. So
Early 20s. I mean, so
yeah,
like
might even
might have been younger than that, right?
Might
I
have
mean,
been
how old are
younger,
you
yeah.
right now?
I'm 60. Yeah, so
Okay, so you were like, it's 20 years old. So you were
about 20. Yeah.
I wasn't doing that good at 20. I think that's pretty good, man. Actually,
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So I did. This is actually part of a 4-part sample piece I created. I wanted to work on Conan, as you can see, but yeah, it's like it's all in there. Like this is what I'm doing now today for Barbaric Adventures is what I wanted to do 40 years ago. So it's like it's a long time in coming.
Yeah, get you there. It takes you a while to get there. But
Yeah, but it's exciting because I appreciate it fully now.
Isn't that cool that like a moment in your career where you close a loop?
Yeah,
Close that circle.
Yeah.
You should use that same dialogue on your new piece, but just tweak the dialogue and say, "You accursed dogs, you'll never get past me, you dirty commies."
Yeah, that's cool. I dig it.
That'll work.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I actually I've got a bunch of my old stuff when I was really young, and it's fun. I don't know that I've done like comparable pieces like this where you go, oh my gosh, I drew almost the same thing 40 years ago. But that is really cool to be able to kind of look at, because you get a direct comparison of the evolution of the art.
Yeah.
You
can see that the youth in the original. It's not drawn correctly, but there's all the fire of a young person. There's all that energy is there, and so it's a lot of fun to look at, I think. But then you think about just everyone thinks, oh, you just sit down and draw. No, you have to really learn this craft. You have to study it like you're learning a language. You got to understand every single shape, the shape of the shadows, the way they fall on the face. All that has to be memorized. All has to be learned. And it takes really years to do it right,
And Dan will tell you, he's really pleased with this. He really thinks this is
I am pleased with my stuff. I make me happy.
Yeah, hold on a second. Stealth, I see your note. That's a good idea. I will ship those with your upcoming piece.
I don't have any art of mine from when I was real young. Only people who hate me keep reposting stuff, like Gary.
Oh, I've got some stuff. I got some stuff. We'll have to bring that out too.
You keep threatening me with that, but I wish you wouldn't.
Dude, you want me to go get it right now?
No, I don't want to have to fly out there and put a pillow over your head.
Yeah, I have the original art to David's first published job.
No, it was second.
Second, okay.
I did stuff for Derek Robertson.
Then he was like 9 years old when he was doing it.
Yeah, I know. Gary, John Beatty says, Gary, on those long brush lines, like on the mask, do you do the ruler plus brush inking?
Yes, on the long lines on the mask. That's yes.
There you go.
But
Major glitch.
all the cross hatching is brush.
Major glitch, 2 pounds Sterling. You'll never get past the son of ball sack. See, there we go.
There we go.
I knew it was going to come up eventually.
Hey, this is actually a good segue into if we want to talk about the campaign.
Well, I'm going to, as soon as I do mine, when you're like turning on your camera and stuff, I'm going to use that moment of pause to
radio.
Do that. Okay, here we go. So we were just discussing backstage, like how much should we actually show of our campaign? Well, I'm working on another.
Get Dan off the camera.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like looking at this guy staring at me.
What the hell?
So
love it.
I'm working on this page.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
And then you can see I'm working on the border. They're right in front of like an old dilapidated temple.
That's like Al Williamson, Frank Frazetta poses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's what I'm going for. So thank you. So I have a little pillar here as part of the frame. And then there's going to be lines and stuff. And I got this little critter up there sitting on top of that.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a little dinosaur guy that I just made up. Oops. So
go back to the full figure. Quit showing the go down. There you go. I want to see those figures.
Yeah, they look nice. Now, are you using blue pencil? Looks like, is it?
Yeah, underneath, and then I'm filling in the blacks pretty tightly here because I'm trying to develop a certain look, and I'm not 100% comfortable with it. Just
Aaron, I've got the dialogue for you for this page.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Cad, how dare you impugn my Gap jeans?
His jeans are tearing right there.
You should say Jordache jeans, though.
Yeah. I see something that could. It may be something that we see different in the inks or when you're totally finished, but your main character's leg is looking like it's connecting with that guy's arm. You know, the one that's going out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's looking like one long leg. So
right.
I don't know.
Which sort of works. The weird thing is it kind of works.
This arm right here?
Yeah.
I think when I get his hair blacked in and everything, hopefully it'll.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because I see what you're saying now. I mean, I could bring that arm. Maybe I'll bring that arm back so his elbow is back farther here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Yeah, I see what you're saying right now. I can see that now.
HR,
you know what? It's not
says
kind
Neil
of
Adams Tarzan.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm going for. And look at how bumpy the arm is. I mean, that's so Frazetta. At least what I'm trying to do, you know? Frazetta would have all that kind of bumpiness on there.
Yeah.
Put a little vein in there. That'd be great.
I like all the blacks that you're putting in there. That's really good.
Well, that was the thing. I was pardon the expression, sacking up a little bit here and going, you know what? I got to put some more blacks in here. And so I just started messing around with it. And
Look at those elbow. Look at that elbow. That's a working man's elbow. He's not lying around playing video games. He's out there, you know.
So this page,
I want to hear what is sacking up?
You know, manning up.
Okay, I really means what I thought it.
Yeah. Okay. So, but anyway, this is a page right in the middle of the story. But I had done this for a potential cover sketch, and I was like, that will actually work as a splash page during this scene. So the temple is back here. You can just barely see it kind of roughed in. And so anyway, there you go. That is Barbaric Adventures, folks.
Very nice.
Barbaric Adventures.
And I was doing a little sketch stream.
Ooh, cute.
Working on this chick with some cavemen back there. I'm going to finish it up. I think.
Nice.
We're going to do that on Friday.
He's got your trademark mane flowing.
Blowing
by unseen winds.
Well, the wind. You never see winds, Gary. They're invisible. So anyway, I'm going to finish that piece too online, just to to pump the campaign and the girl give me something to do while I'm doing it. So, all righty, I caught that, Dan. So, all right, we're going to get ready to draw.
Beatty says, "Gird your loins."
Yeah, exactly. Before you get into battle, you've got to gird your loins.
Gird. I need to use that word more often.
Gird it up, Gary.
Yeah, Gerd.
So, David, have you decided what you're going to draw yet?
Maybe Juggernaut. I don't know. We'll see.
You better bring it
Look
then.
at Dan.
You better bring it.
I'm gonna do it with my left hand, and I'll still smoke you.
Oh my gosh! Here comes the trash box. Okay, so you're doing Juggernaut, Dan, for sure.
For sure. Although I might switch it. I'm gonna every time he goes when we're drawing, I'll start drawing it, and then he'll draw what I'm drawing.
I'm giving you a head start, so I'm gonna find out.
I'll keep drawing it to another way and keep changing the character of the drawing.
Yeah.
Guys, because it fits. I think fits in with my story in Barbaric Adventures.
Hold on a second, Aaron. Aaron, what are you drawing?
Well, let me tell you, Gary. I want you to know. First of all, I feel really good about it. I am doing Sauron.
I don't even know who that is.
Who is that?
It's that pterodactyl character.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right. The X-Men went to the Savage in those Neil Adams issues.
Right.
Yes. So you.
Yep.
I should have figured it out before you even said anything.
Exactly. All right. So let's get rolling here. And as we do, let me bring up the campaign and show you guys what we've been talking about in case you're unaware. As Dan's trying to figure out his cameras. Let's see here.
Create a face. Drawing Sauron as well.
Well, the competition is on. All right. We are at $23,315, 283 backers. Let's see if we can get that to 300.
We got to pump them numbers, son.
Yeah, let's get it off 23 today.
Yeah, let's do it. We can do it, you guys.
Today.
And let me tell you what you're getting, what you're backing here. This is a 64-page square bound magazine size, 8.5 by 11. So it's larger format. Now the interiors are black and white, but they're beautiful black and white, as we will take a look with gray tone and ink wash. And basically, I'm trying to bring back the 70s, as I'm always trying to do. But the good stuff about the 70s was the great black and white magazines that were on the newsstands for the adult readers back in the day. In this particular book, I debut my new title, Primal Zone. It's the story of a reluctant hero cast into an interdimensional world of dinosaurs and cavemen. You've just seen one of the pages that I'm working on. David Williams does a story of a young medieval knight who battles a horde of demons in a quest to become a true warrior. It's a really good story. I know it in and out, as David has explained it in depth to me. It's really going to be cool. Dan Double D Lawless takes us to a futuristic Mars where high-tech society has fallen into savage chaos, and one man must lead a rebellion to fight against the forces that have taken control. So some really cool stuff. Gary Martin will contribute to this project. He will be doing the inside front cover pinup that we get every time you bought a Savage Tales or Savage sort of Conan magazine. There was an inside front cover pinup. Gary's providing that for us. I remember those magazines, and you see that inside front cover, and you go, "Wow!" I'm really glad this artist is doing the whole book. And then they're not.
And then that's all they're doing.
Yeah. Well, so there you go. So you're Bernie Wrightson or one of those guys that comes in and does the inside front cover, and then you're like, "Wow, why isn't there more of this?"
That's right, chat. I'm Bernie Wrightson.
We've got
with it.
We've got 4 covers. One of them is this. This is features my story, Primal Zone, by me, of course. Painted cover. These are all painted covers. David is got cover B option here. This is him illustrating his story. Dan Lawless cover is your third choice, which features his story. And then, of course, we have
I just grew some chest hair just looking at that image.
I know. Look at that guy. You could comb that stuff. Look at it. It's just, look at that hair, too. I love the hair.
Manly man.
Yeah, very Frazzetti-y hair, too. I love that. We also brought in the great Joe Jusko to do a guest spot cover for us. And look at this painting. And as I often say to Joe, which he probably finds insulting, but I'm like, dude, your backgrounds are so awesome. I said, your characters are great too, but your backgrounds, they are. He does great work on the backgrounds. Look at those, like,
right. That's the setting the scene. He said,
yeah,
got to set that scene. It's important.
Here's some of the interior pages. This is page 1 by me, and you can see the ink wash technique in there. So this is inked and then ink washed over the top of it.
Are you doing those fancy borders on every page?
I am, Gary. Every single freaking page.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Fancy border.
Wow.
See, I got a spear there with then some more vines and stuff. Yep. I'm going to regret it probably in a few more pages.
You're not regretting it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting close.
So the detail on those borders are going to diminish, right?
No, I'm going to keep my focus and I'm going to bring it. There's a shot of Dan's splash page from his story, Mars Madness. And David doesn't have any artwork up here yet, but we're going to get some up hopefully next week to kind of give you an idea of what he's doing as well. There's a couple items here that you can only get if you buy the big Barbaric box. And one of those
big Barbaric box. Say it 5 times fast.
Yeah, I'll say it once. Big Barbaric box. It includes everything on the campaign, and you get 2 extra items. This 4-print portfolio in an illustrated envelope signed by me, and then the 5th cover that you can only get in the big Barbaric box, and that's this one. This is the color rough. It's not done, of course, but it's just the color rough. It'll be a completely finished painting when I'm done with it. You can see one of our villains here. It gives you a little more information. Got some cavemen down here. You got our hero with his torn up pants, and they got this pteranodon flying through here, and our babe back here. So everybody's featured on this. Kind of a Doc Savage-esque sort of a cover. This is the sketchbook you can order with the campaign. It's 32 pages, 8.5 by 11. Everything that I've got that's barbaric will be thrown in here. This will be a really nice one. Gary thinks the cover looks professional, and so that's reason enough right there to buy it. If you'll notice over on your right, you've got the 4-pack plus pinned up here. That is one of the rewards you can get. You can get all 4 covers plus this sketchbook for $105. It actually goes for normally $120, $15 savings. You don't want to pass that up. You can also get this signed print called Snow Hunt featuring our Yeti hunter that Joe Jusko immortalized on the cover. There's also a short story, intro story of her in this as well. So this is jam-packed, full of material.
Great image there.
Thank you.
I love that print.
Sign. Yeah. You can get a shot glass with the Barbaric Adventures logo laser etched. And
no poker chips?
No poker chips this time. It didn't really seem apropos. I mean, it works for a Western, but I felt like maybe I should have got I was thinking about getting like old, like beat up coins or something, but I didn't
do an image of some kind of barbarian holding a golf club, and then I could use it.
There you go, and you can put it down for your mark your golf ball. So this is the 5th shot glass you can get in a series of 6. So this is the 5th. We've done Wraith of God, Garbage Man, Kit Carter, and the Nightclub, and this will be the 5th one, Barbaric Adventures. There's a bunch of original art for sale on this campaign. Some of it's gone, some of it is still available. And then if you keep scrolling down, which is the way that Indiegogo is formatted now, you go all the way down to the bottom. That's where you have your rewards that you can order. 4-pack plus, the shot glass covers A, B, C, and D. You can get combo packs to save a little bit of money, like Barbaric Adventures #1 with the sketchbook, the book, the sketchbook, and the print. And here's the big Barbaric box with everything in it, plus the 2 items, the extra cover, and the portfolio set that you can't get anywhere else except in the big Barbaric box. That's a $210 value. You can get it for $185. That's $25 savings. You're getting that extra cover for free. That's a $25 value. Boom. It's just thrown in the box. Here you go. That's a great deal if you're a big spender. And here's some of the original art. And if you keep strolling past the original art, you'll get to the add-ons. You can add on all of the stuff in the campaign. You can also add on stuff you may have missed. Wraith of God 1, 2, 3, Kit Carter graphic novel, Saved from the Trash sketchbook, Garbage Man trade paperback, the Power Cube trade paperback, all the individual covers, and the Kit Carter sketchbook. All of this stuff is available as an add-on on this campaign, as well as all the other good stuff. If you're afraid of black and white, be afraid no longer. This is some really great artwork. We're doing it for artistic reasons, not for cheapness.
And our goal today is to get past that 23,000 mark.
That's right. So get in there and back. This campaign, this book will be finished in June, provided no major disasters happen to anybody. This book will be finished in June. So this campaign is not going to be lingering for 9 or 10 months. So get in there, back this baby, and you'll, if everything goes smoothly, you'll be getting it by the end of the summer. So there you go.
Yeah, get it out of the way before you forget, because you'll be kicking yourself if you don't.
You do not want to be the person on X or Twitter that's looking at everybody else posting that they just got their Barbaric Adventures book and you didn't get one. So,
and if you can't get it today, at the very least, please share it on your social media platforms.
Absolutely. Get the word out. Help us make this bigger than it is. And right now, and a big success all the way around. Okay, you'll find a link in the description of this video that will take you to the campaign. And then it's also pinned at the top of the chat. If you're watching on X, you can go over to my homepage on X, and there's a link there. Or you can go to Indiegogo and type in Barbaric Adventures or Aaron Lopresti, and this will come up. There you go. That's our paid advertising.
I want to answer DJ's Martinez question. He's asking, Gary, can you just show at least the corner of what you're contributing to Barbaric Adventures?
No.
Afraid not. Answer is no. That's my final answer. I'm kind of doing a motif, and I don't want to give it away. So, no, I can't show any of it. Sorry.
Got to keep some stuff secret. That's what the fun of buying the book is.
Yep.
Find that stuff out. Why is my camera? Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah.
Why you see that Stealth? Excuse me. That Stealth is serving us lunch again.
All right.
You guys, I'm gonna have to dip and come back and fix my camera. Give me a second. Darn this thing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, then. Hold on a second. How about an old man joke?
Can't you read
My
Stealth
father
food?
Here's an old man joke, okay? Set it up. My father was a night watchman, but he was a victim of technology. He was replaced by a lock.
That's not very funny.
You chuckled.
After I
being nice.
After I heard that joke, I almost didn't come back in.
I know. I mean, I'm trying to.
Okay, how about another old man joke? The other day, I realized I have enough money to last me the rest of my life, unless I buy something. All right, that's enough.
I was going to say, if you get in a car accident or something,
Yeah.
I have enough money to last me the rest of my life if I die tomorrow.
Corum says Kelsey needs some color to that joke.
Oh,
Yeah, what would that joke look like if Kelsey colored it?
Here we go.
yeah. So that's now we have another subtle way of criticizing someone. Just whatever it is, Kelsey makes it better if he colors it.
Gollum Wolf said David Williams could tie his shoes with his feet.
What?
I don't think it's fair that Kelsey gets this joke that's to his credit if he's not going to come in here. He should really earn that kind of good joke. That's because that favors him tremendously.
We keep hoping that just one day he'll show up. Like the prodigal son.
When you coming home, Kelsey? I don't know when. We'll get together.
Yeah. All right. What did I say? Stegron? No. What's his name? Sauron. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
That's
did you
right,
call
Sauron.
him?
It's just the same name as from Lord of the Rings. You know.
it's like he made up a new character.
Yeah, Stegman. Is that what you said?
No, Stegron. Don't you remember Stegron the dinosaur man?
No.
You guys
No.
seriously don't know that Spider-Man villain, Stegron the dinosaur
Oh,
man?
I think I know who he is. Yeah.
No, right not.
You know who drew Stegron also was Michael Golden in that Marvel fanfare.
Oh, okay, I remember
Was
now.
Stegron kind of a goldish color
Yeah.
dinosaur?
No, he's green.
Green? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember now.
They didn't put too much thought into the he's a lizard. Let's make him green.
Dan, I think you got to start over.
Why? This is great.
Dan thinks it's
It's really,
Yeah,
really.
Dan started drawing a half an hour ago.
I'm happy with it. I like me.
Oh, I also want to throw out there that Graham Nolan is launching his Two-Fisted Manly Tales today as well. So after you back Barbaric, get over there and back his, and then come back and watch the show. But he'll also be going on later tonight. So I don't know if he's on right at the moment, but anyway.
Yeah, did you guys see that art by Jackson? Oh my goodness! I think it's some of his best work. It's incredible, really.
Jackson,
Guys.
Oh, yeah, that's in that book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's tremendous.
Yeah, it is good. He is not like some of us. He is not over the hill.
wait, didn't he pass away?
He passed away though, Gary.
Yeah, he's over the hill.
Yeah, he's
But I'm saying most of us, get to the point to where our work just diminishes. I mean, man.
yeah, and his did not. That
He
was really
brought
good.
it.
He got better. I mean, I finally met him at CrossGen, and I was never a fan of his work. And then I saw the stuff he was doing at CrossGen, and I was like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I liked his work on Doctor Strange a lot.
I don't know if I can remember. I remember him doing the Flash with Baron. Remember that? And
Yes.
I was
that
never-
might be the first time I saw his work.
I was never a big fan of him as a superhero artist, but when he did other things, like Doctor Strange is more of an illustrator's type book.
Yes.
Mhm.
And he's doing this war. He did this war story for Graham's Two-Fisted Manly Tales,
Yep.
and it's just, geez, it's so nice.
The thing is, things like airplanes, that's tough to do in comics. I've never really seen it done that well. He did it.
Yeah, he did.
Well, there have been, guys like Russ Heath and Wally Wood and, some
Yeah.
of those guys
Right.
that set the standard. But, I agree with you. A lot of artists, didn't understand how cool Warbirds could be.
Yeah, and even like cars, trying to get cars to be comic.
Yeah.
Want for a better word, comic bookical, maybe.
Comic bookle.
Yeah, that's really, it's tough to make them interesting and cool and act in full of energy. So
Dude, that
I
Golden.
need to address Craig. His comics arrived safely. Thanks, but I forgot to sign something. Sorry. I completely forgot. I didn't do it on purpose. I wasn't trying to snub you. I was just trying to figure out how to pack all those books in one box. That's what I was concerned about. I apologize.
So you have to catch Gary at his next show.
Yeah. Somehow. Okay. This will fix it. Buy something else and I'll sign it. No, I apologize. Yeah, John Beatty, I was thinking the same thing. Toth drew, what was that, Hot Wheels? What was that?
yeah, those are great.
He drew some stories with vehicles flying around, and they were, he set the bar for that.
Well, I always thought Golden brought his, like Jeeps and helicopter to life. They were almost like animated characters in his the way he drew them, like the G.I. Joe and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming what I just
No,
said.
I was just thinking, G.I. Joe, I was thinking of cars, and all those military vehicles.
Right.
that he drew like in motion.
Yeah, they're like like a Jeep would be catching air, and it just like, tires were alive, and it was just really cool.
John Platt he's thrown his hat in the ring, humor wise. Two old misers living together in a drafty house in winter, huddled around a candle, trying to keep warm. First one says to the other, "I'm still cold. How will we warm ourselves?" Second guy, "We should light it." Okay, John, that's the first and last joke I'm reading.
All right, I've got a dad joke. It's kind of long, and the payoff is sketchy, but here we go. So these two homeless dudes, we used to call them hobos, right? But these two homeless dudes,
I still do.
They get they get together some money, and it's a cold night, and they said, you know what? Instead of spending this money on booze, why don't we get a hotel room and actually get a good night's sleep? We can take a shower and all this kind of stuff. And the guy says, that's a great idea. So they go and get this room, and so they get cleaned up. They go to bed, and one guy.
You're not supposed to laugh at your own joke.
I know, but I always thought this is funny, and I know you guys are not going to think it's funny, so I'm also laughing at that, and I know it's coming. But so there's two beds in the room, and so each guy gets in the bed. They go to sleep. Well, the one guy gets up in the middle of the night, and he has to go to the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom, he comes back, and it's dark, so he accidentally gets in bed with the other guy, right?
What?
And so
you don't have to pause after you say that, Aaron.
Oh, I was waiting for the comment.
Okay.
So back in the day where you might sleep in the same bed with another guy for perfectly innocent reasons.
Wait, what happened? What day was this?
When did this ever happen in mankind?
Back in the day when you used to sleep with what?
So the guy actually gets in bed with the other guy, and they're both in the same bed, right? So the one guy says, hey, Joe, he goes, I think there's someone in my bed with me. And the other guy goes, yeah, me too. And he goes, hey, we paid good money for this room. We don't have to put up with this crap. He goes, let's get these guys and throw them out of here. And it's like, so they go, yeah, let's do it. So they start fighting. And the one guy picks up the other guy and throws him out of the hotel room. And he goes back to bed, and he goes, okay, Joe, I got the guy that was in bed with me, and I threw him out. And he goes, how did you do it? He goes, oh, the guy that I was in bed with, he roughed me up and threw me outside. And he goes, that's okay. You can come in and sleep with me.
Wow.
What?
Wah, wah.
You do realize that's a gay joke.
So funny, but I do.
Do you realize that's a gay joke for gay people?
It is now, but it wasn't when I first heard it. Byron Smith says Aaron still owns a comb. He just can't part with it. It's rolling in now. John Beatty saying I should cannonball myself.
He's right.
Okay. You guys just don't appreciate that sophisticated humor.
Well, not anymore. Now that's everybody's thinking about that's really realistic now.
Oh, well.
It's only funny when it doesn't happen, you know.
Yeah, the best I got. I told you it was a dad joke, so
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Okay,
my two dads joke.
Yeah, your dad's joke may be a little different.
No, my two dads.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, Gollum's joke. British ship captain is near Germany. He calls the German Coast Guard. Mayday, we are sinking. We are sinking. The German Coast Guard replies, what are you thinking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Well, I'll say at least with those, they're actually a lot quicker than mine. So as you get the pain is over quicker.
Yeah.
The longer the joke, the funnier the punchline should be, not the reverse.
I know, but I knew you guys weren't going to like it, but I had to.
But I still had to inflict it upon you.
No,
yeah, I like how you, as you're telling the joke, you're thinking about what the punchline is, and when you think of the punchline, it makes you laugh.
Yeah, I always thought that was a funny joke. It always struck me as being really funny. So,
Man, I truly don't know what to draw.
okay. Go for the money. Go for like Magneto or
Yeah, that was the other one I was thinking, Magneto.
he's not that hard, especially if you do classic Magneto, which you would do.
How about Rogue?
Yeah, she was a villain.
She was a villain.
Yeah.
And but that was a short-haired Rogue with that, like she had that hoodie or something.
Right.
Not the way Golden drew her.
Well, no, she had.
Did she wear her hood in the Golden X-Men story?
I don't know, but I knew that she had it on there. I don't know if she ever had it
I
up.
don't think she wore it. Yeah, because you could see she had a streak in her hair, right?
Right. Yeah, but it was down around her neck. I mean, I don't know if anybody actually had her put it on, but it was always
Okay.
Because didn't Simonson do that cover, that first appearance of Rogue? Not the giant size that Golden did, but there was the first appearance was in an X-Men issue, and she's like running from the X-Men, and I think it was Simonson
running from Colossus.
Yeah, and she has that hood on, but she isn't. It's not over her head, but it's behind her. It's like she has a hoodie or something on. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know that I'm saying it effectively.
Major Glitch says Rogue, when she was a villain, didn't have a hood. She had a mullet, skunk hair.
I don't know if I'd call it a mullet. Do I have to go dig this comic book up? I'm trying to draw.
I'm pretty sure there's a kind of a hood.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's kind of a hood.
Important detail. We don't need to clarify it.
But now it's bugging me.
I remember a hood. So.
Yeah, Dan, you're right. She had a hood on. I think that our chat is misinformed.
Magneto.
Magneto's a cool dude. He was a good guy. He was a bad guy. You could draw Mr. Sinister, who looks amazingly like Colossus. I never really understood that, but
John says Avengers Annual number 10. Aaron,
what did I say?
Giant size.
Oh, yeah, it was the annual number 10 was the Golden issue, but then there was an issue, just a regular series issue of X-Men.
Right.
And I don't know which one is technically the first appearance. I guess it's the one with Golden is the technical first appearance, right? But it's Rogue's first appearance in the series is in that issue that Dan was talking about.
I apologize, Stealth. I forgot. I mentioned it to him, but then no, he's not read it yet. Stealth has given us lunch a few minutes ago, and
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did not follow up on that.
I got to mention something about Don Draws stuff too. So thank you. Okay, let's have our lunch. I'll just go up here. Okay. Stealth X5 for 2. He gives us grapes and an apple. So he starts us off healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But then we're going to go in for pancakes. Now, see, I would have done the pancakes first, then the fruit, and then we go to a cheeseburger after that and fries right after the pancakes, followed by a hot dog, a slice of cake, and 2 beers. That's actually pretty good. I might have arranged the fruit in between some of those heavier items, but that's a good. I'll take that meal, and I would eat everything on that.
Yeah,
that's a lot of food.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I'd spread it out. You don't have to. Spread it out a little bit.
DoorDash it right now.
Where would you get all those items from one place?
That's right. I have to stop like 3 or 4 different. Golem Wolf for $1.99 says, "I want to know who are your favorite X-Men artists." That's a good question.
That is a good question.
You could also do Mystique. They're saying draw a hot Mystique.
I think I like Byrne a lot. Really.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's kind of a given.
But he can still be your favorite, though. A lot of people like Paul Smith's X-Men.
I didn't care for it that much, frankly.
He's my favorite.
I never read X-Men that much, so I always was kind of I never got into a lot of the guys that were on it, but
I think Mark Silvestri was a very good X-Men artist.
yes.
Rick Leonardi. I like Rick Leonardi on it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a wrench into this, and I'm gonna say, did Arthur Adams? Before I say that, did Arthur Adams ever do a run on X-Men or just an annual here and there?
He did covers and annuals.
So you can still count, right? Because
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about. I just forgot who I was thinking about.
Neil Adams.
Oh,
HR.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we're getting someplace. That I might go with Neil, because Neil took the boring X-Men that nobody liked and made those
They look like shit. Sorry.
You don't like Neil Adams X-Men?
Nope.
No, the artist before Neil. Right.
Dave Cockrum?
No, Cockrum was new.
You don't have to name names.
Wait a minute, who's the?
But no, I agree. I was not an X-Men fan until I saw Neil Adams X-Men.
Yeah, I might go with Neil.
The original Kirby stuff was interesting.
Well, was Simonson on just X Factor, or did he do X-Men too?
No, he was X Factor. I don't think he ever did X-Men that I'm aware of.
Because I really liked his X Factor. I mean, he's
So did I.
The X-Men artist. Probably one of the best, if not the best one. I think.
I absolutely loved X Factor. Wheezy wrote it and Walter drawing it.
Yeah, Sequential Treasures. How did we? Yeah, thank you. How did we forget about Steranko?
Oh, there's like 2 issues of Steranko. Who else was I thinking? Who else drew that book? Oh, I was thinking Barry Smith. I really liked the couple issues that Barry Smith did.
Yeah, those were awesome.
And his and of course his Weapon X stuff, that would count. So Barry Smith is up there for me too.
You got to kind of give something to Jim Lee too. I mean, that's when he was I think his best.
Hard pass.
No, I thought Jim did a great job on X-Men. Certainly defined it for the 90s with a new
Sequential, you're doing it again. Thanks, Jim. Alan Davis.
Yep.
That's right. Alan Davis did X-Men too, didn't he?
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
David, hold on a second, Aaron. I need to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
John wants to know if he can buy the prelim
Of what?
of what you're drawing.
But I'm drawing it. You want me to just stop right here?
When you're done with it, David.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Just stop. Yeah. Start all over.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Neil, because I mean, he's one of my biggest influences. So I don't know how I could not pick him. I do love Alan Davis's short. Alan Davis's Excalibur was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved that book.
But I did not read X-Men after Neil Adams until John Byrne and Terry Austin.
You didn't even why do I always forget that? I always want to call him Tom, and that's not his name. The guy who created the new X-Men. The artist.
Dave Cockrum, right?
Cockrum. Yeah, Dave. Why do I
No, I am not a Cockrum fan.
I was always hit or miss on Dave Cockrum.
He did a fine job.
Some of his
he was professional.
Yeah, but he would. Yeah, I mean, but every once in a while.
For me, it really depended on who was inking him, if it was successful or not. For me,
that first issue of John Carter of Mars was Gil Kane inked by Dave Cockrum, and then Nebrace took over.
And that was for me. That was a hard fail.
Yeah, really?
Yes, when you compare it to Rudy Nebry's inking,
Well, yeah, of course. But I thought it had a nice kind of soft look to it that, you know, it was very 70s, but I didn't mind it, but I really fell in love with that book when Nebry started inking it.
Yeah, that was magical.
Because I was back then, as much as I love Gil Kane now, I was not a huge Gil Kane fan when I was younger. But Nebry's dressed it up so much.
Beatty says Cockrum is no Dan Lawless, but he served the stories well.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say.
I thought he was a really good designer, more so than an actual finisher. He had some fun costume designs for the time. It really pushed the envelope.
That's
Why
true.
is Beatty? Why is Beatty being so nice? Is he okay? Is he feeling all right?
He might have been taking a failed shot at you when you didn't realize it. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Okay. Just checking on health wellness
Does
check.
Beatty have a history of besmirching you, Dan?
Not
No,
me,
but
but everybody else.
He's got to start sometime, though. You can't pick on me exclusively. Got to
Right.
mix it up.
See, the problem is he doesn't know he can yet. Don't tell him.
So look at this. Beatty says Cockrum inked to George Tuska on the Grim Reaper Avengers story, and wow, it was great.
I don't remember that. Yeah, that's not a book I would buy. Tuska inked by Cockrum.
But it is interesting.
I would not buy it.
Leg kick for 5. Big one says.
Hold on, I was gonna wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Blow your whistle. Oh, I can hear that.
That was loud.
I know.
Yeah.
For a
Okay.
change. Leg kick for $5. Thanks, sir. He says Uncanny X-Men Annual 3. Perez pencils, Austin inks, fantastic. Gary, do you want to comment on George Perez or not?
Yeah, for someone who has inked George Perez, Terry Austin elevated George. Yeah, that annual was amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I'll just leave that there.
Golly.
Gosh, guys, are you George Perez haters or what?
Yeah, Perez, packed every panel with detail, and Terry knew how to handle that. A lot of inkers didn't.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there.
Yeah, let's move on. Because we know there's a lot of Perez fans out there.
Yes.
I really liked his Teen Titans stuff. I thought that was
We
pretty.
don't care what you like.
Some people can be nice now and then. It's not going to hurt you,
They're going to kill
Find
you.
the good. Find the good in others. Don't be so.
There is no good in others.
Well, that's cynical then. Yeah.
Well, Joe, I'm very cynical.
I choose to believe good in others.
I was never.
So if I said no, never mind. I'm not.
Yeah, we probably should move away. So anyway, George Perez. No.
No, hold on a second. Here's changing the subject.
Randy Howell for $2 Canadian says Gary will blow the whistle with every new backer. Well, that's a great way to get him.
Can you do something that doesn't?
I'm not watching the campaign.
Can you do something for the non-earphone head people?
Yeah.
Was that better though? The second one?
Yeah.
I didn't blow it as loud.
Yeah, no, it worked out fine. No, we got one backer so far, so we appreciate that. But
how could they possibly want to miss, or could even think about the chance of missing something that's 40 years in the making for me? And I'm sure you guys feel that way too.
Yeah,
40 years in the making.
It really
that's pretty much true with every piece of artwork we do.
If you look at
it is true. Yeah.
I remember Bern Hogarth was at a Comic-Con and he was showing these pastels like I was a teenager. He was showing these pastels that he had done and they were amazing. and they were on like 24 by 36 newsprint, and he had them, shrunk wrapped on board. And someone asked him, and he was using, like the side of the pastel to get his gray tones, and it was amazing illustrations. Some of them have been published in his Tarzan books or his how-to books. Someone asked him, boy, I'm old manning this story. Someone asked him how long it took him.
Good, Gary.
Yeah. Someone asked him how long it took him to do the drawing. And he said 40 years.
Yeah.
Wow, we were waiting for that.
I know.
No, it's a good. I think it's a good punchline, man. It's true.
Well, no,
Yeah, but I augmented way too much.
That's a good answer, though. I like that.
The reason I want to even mention it, though, because there's a lot of people out there in comics making comics for the first time, and they're just like their first comic book, and they're frustrated, and it's like they don't realize just what it really takes to get good at this craft. It is not something that just easily pops in. Even if you got talent, that's just a starting point. Then you got to develop that talent, and it takes time. And sometimes too, you can get frustrated because you don't realize that maybe you can't draw certain things, and you have to develop a style that works for you. And it can still be good. You can still do comics. You just got to figure out how to overcome the shortcomings that you have and work to your strengths. So
that's absolutely true. But getting back to hang on a second, Gary. Hang on a second.
Draw everything.
Hang on. Getting back to our campaign. This is a absolute labor of love for everybody involved in it. And not only is the artwork going to be spectacular, and already is the stuff that I've seen, but the stories are really good too. I mean, this isn't like we're not trying to just sell you an art book. This is like top-notch stories with really great art. I mean, it's what most of you want and expect from your comic reading experience, and you're going to get it right here. So do not miss out on backing Barbaric Adventures #1. There is a link in the description of this video that'll take you right there, and it's also pinned to the top of this chat. I think it is anyway in YouTube, and we have mods helping us out greatly by posting it in the chat as well. So I know a lot of you watching right now have already backed, and we greatly appreciate that. But if you're one of the ones who hasn't, please consider doing so. You're not going to want to miss this. I'm not kidding. No hyperbole involved here. This is going to be a really high quality project. So
yeah, that's the thing. We're being a professional comic book artist. You're not just a pretty picture maker. You are a storyteller. You tell,
or you're not just a pretty picture. In my case,
yeah. It's not all about looks, is what we're trying to tell you.
Touching back on what Beatty was saying, he says, I really did mean I want to buy David's prelim, wanted the underdrawing stuff. Does that work?
So I should just stop right now?
No, David.
What?
He figures, don't you usually do that, then light table it? Maybe
sometimes.
That's what he thinks you're probably doing. I think it's probably what
but that's not, you're going to ink that.
I was thinking I was going to do that.
Okay. See, I thought the same thing John was, that you do a prelim and then you put something over the prelim and ink on top of that on the light table.
Yeah, sometimes. It depends.
But he's not doing that now. He's going to ink the...
I mean, I could just stop right now if you're going to give me money for it.
Well, I don't think that's what he was saying. I think he thought that was a prelim and you were going to ink something else over the prelim.
I still get that. Was he going to buy the finished ink too?
He just mentioned, I'm speaking for John. Oh. John says, "Oh, okay, never mind."
Yeah, see, Dave, you made this. You had the sale in the palm of your hand. You snatched a victory from the John.
No, there was no prelim. He's going to ink the pencils. right,
Yeah.
David?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just go,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
there is now a prelim. That's what I would say.
Yeah, there you go.
And Katie did says, "Hey," in all caps. Hey,
Kennedy.
Graybeard'S.
There she is.
So now, Aaron, that
Wait,
you and
hang on.
Katie are like best pals. So
No,
are you
well,
reading into that at all, or are you just
wait a minute.
accepting?
I thought we were, but she comes in and says, "Hey, Graybeard'S." Okay, first of all, she's yelling at us, and secondly, I don't see myself like I don't see like, "Hey, Aaron," in the Graybeard'S or something like that. I just say, "Hey, Graybeard'S." So I feel after going on her show twice now, I kind of feel diminished now.
Well, see, that's what it is. See, once you go on, then you don't get any special treatment. Like, I don't get any special treatment anymore now that I go on the show.
Okay, is that how it works?
Yeah, so she just takes you for granted, and
Well, you know.
Hey, Katie debuted her artistic talent the other day. She drew this guy named Vito, and pretty impressive actually.
She
for
drew a
first
what?
try. A character named Vito. He's just an internet guy,
Oh, okay.
But Katie unveiled her gallery showing. Her first,
She unveiled her what?
gallery showing.
Gallery. Okay.
To the public, and it was impressive. The reviews are starting to come in. So watch out, guys. You got challenges now.
Katie says she's yelling in excitement.
She couldn't contain herself.
No, see, but here's the thing. Look, she's saying hi. Look at this. Look at this. Hi, hi, Randy. Hi, guys. Hello, Aaron. Do I see that anywhere? No.
Wow. But she did thank you for coming on the show.
Well, yeah, but that was like live. She had to. It was like it'd be embarrassing not to thank your guest for coming on.
Okay, she's thanked you more than once. Again, Aaron, thank you for stopping by the morning show on Monday. I had a blast.
All
so
right.
she has how many times, Aaron, does she have to thank you?
Yeah, really.
Well,
Until it's enough.
I'll let you know when it's enough.
You got it all backwards anyway. Why aren't you thanking her to for allowing you to be on come on her show?
Aaron's all,
And
do you realize who I am?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a Mark Wade. Do you know
Don't
who
you
I am?
realize?
No, we had
Aaron, that loose fabric, it could be problematic.
it's pretty long though. It couldn't really though, could it?
That's the first thing I thought of.
You guys need to get your mind out of the gutter. Like, what am I going to do with it now? It's like
that's making it worse.
Oh,
I can't see it.
Oh, bro.
Thanks, Gary. I guess I'll start over. How much time do we have?
Wait, can I see?
I could be wrong.
Minutes? You think?
No, I could be. No, hold on a second. Chad, am I wrong?
Oh my!
Somebody please tell me I'm wrong.
That? Do you think they're going to?
Somebody in the chat, please tell me I'm wrong.
Oh my!
Wait, what's the problem?
Okay, see, call him. He concurs. He's really happy to be in the drawing.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
Oh, brother.
Aaron, I'm supporting you. I'm supporting you in this.
Thank you. It's just, Gary obviously has his mind in the gutter, and that's what he's coming up with.
That's a really strange shape one. If it
it
is his,
I was thinking, what is that? It took me, I was like, Aaron's not. No, that can't be. It's like, oh, I see what's going on here.
if it is his, it's pretty misshapen.
Yeah.
See,
John Beatty also is in agreement.
Okay, like I'm going to trust you or Beatty. Yeah.
Aaron, trust John and me. Okay, enough.
Oh.
Aaron, you can trust me. I would never criticize your work ever.
I trust Dan on the sea. I think Dan's got one of those innocent, clean minds.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me run down what the chat is saying. Okay, Aaron.
I don't even care at this point because you've already poisoned them.
Slob Zombie says Freudian slip.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I read John's. Brian G says his wings isn't the only thing flapping. Gollum Wolf says everything was mutated.
Oh my god. This follows.
I rest my case.
I try to do fun art for the whole family.
It's fun, Aaron.
And this is what happens.
It's fun.
Oh, it's
you
fun.
accomplished that. It's fun.
It's fun.
You're an experienced artist. You should know to avoid those things.
Oh, I thought you were on my side.
I know. You just flipped on.
Oh,
Sheesh.
Well, you got it. Look, I'm saying it's okay, but it's I forget it.
Okay, there is one.
Dan is like this loincloth. He's flowing in the wind, whichever direction.
I know.
Matthew Muma is on your side. He says, Aaron looks great. Don't listen to the haters.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
See,
so
Matthew's a nice guy. So.
Matthew's
and Rachel Brinkley is just laughing hysterically.
Okay, these are the people that I think we need to. Well, I was going to say if we got rid of these guys, we wouldn't have a channel. So we just have to put up with it. Just have to put up with it.
Brian Smith says Kelsey can fix it in the coloring.
Nice.
Oh, great.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I don't even know why I tried, Gary. I'm hanging.
I know.
There used to be a time where you could come on, the kids could come on this show and have a good time with their parents, and then you degenerates moved in, and look what's happened.
Those were the days.
Oh my gosh.
GJ was that like 10 minutes?
5. He says everyone's pieces are coming out outstanding. Hashtag X-Men Villains. Hashtag Graybeard's pledge to Barbaric Adventures. If you haven't done so, hashtag Barbaric Adventures. GJ knows he's been supporting my campaign since the very beginning. And you can trust GJ Martinez.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Major
Trust him with your
Blitz,
life.
Maybe I should cannonball everybody on the show, just like mass cannonball.
Well, you'd have to do them individually.
I'm starting to. We'll do a whole show of me just blasting
Yeah,
people for like 30 minutes.
Call out their name, and then let them have it.
Hey, I said I support you. I said I support you. That's on record.
Yeah, I know, but we also have you on record, Dan, of turning on me at the first chance you got.
But did I say I'm turning on you right now?
No.
See, so I didn't do it. I have to declare it, like I'm turning on you now.
Okay, well,
That's how that works.
yeah, well,
Yeah, that's how you have to declare
in
it.
Dan's world, apparently, it does that. We're supposed to ignore the other things he said and just
Right, that's just happenstance.
Yes, doesn't things are said.
Happenstance.
Doesn't really mean anything. Happenstance is a good word. I like that word.
Yeah, that's another phrase I need to use more often. Happenstance. What was the other one? Gird.
Yeah, gird up your loins.
Yeah, how you got to gird up
That's
your
very biblical.
happenstance.
That's right. Now,
It's almost 4:00.
Yeah, we're getting. I was thinking we should.
Squeeze in books.
Oh, that's right. We got to do books and Gary's beef. So let's get rolling on that. Okay, go ahead and take it away, Gary, for Gary's Bargain Books. I didn't do it very well, so you have to get someone else to say it.
Man, I took a big breath and everything. I was ready.
Is that better?
Yeah, but I'm saying I took a big breath and everything. I was like wasted.
Okay. Today is a Frazetta extravaganza.
Oh my word!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Ready?
Nope.
Oh,
Ready,
is that?
Wait
A minute. Hang on. Is that a first printing?
Oh,
The Fantastic Art of Frank Frazetta, Volume
Oh my
1, first printing.
Wow. I have that.
Dude,
Except I cut mine all up.
The Fantastic Art of Frank Frazetta, Book 2.
Wow. Those are great.
That's the which printing? The first again?
First. Yep.
Dang it,
Book
I need that.
3. First printing.
Wow. Holy smokes. Those are really
I think
something.
Aaron's gonna bid.
Aaron doesn't have any money.
Book
Oh,
4.
yeah.
Book 4. First printing.
I just need the
Fantastic.
first one. Oh, look at that. That's a nice. Those are nice shape.
5.
Yeah, these are great shape.
Printing.
Those are better shape than mine.
Like I said, I should cut mine up. Aaron, I cut mine up, put punch holes, and put it into binders.
Oh, you bastard.
And the Frazetta portfolio.
I don't even think I have.
Portfolio? What's in the portfolio?
I got all of those. Yep.
Oh,
And
oh my gosh, I can't even afford this. Okay, go ahead.
just called Frazetta.
Wait,
I have that one.
You
I have
sell
that.
them at
wow.
crackhead prices. You might be able to get it.
Oh,
And
Oh my gosh.
I don't got that.
Frazetta's Johnny Common.
wow. Oh my goodness. Wow.
And I'm going to throw in
You should just do these like once a week.
here
You'd
are
be.
copies that I made of the Untamed Love Stories.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have.
yeah.
I have
So
the
these
book.
are black and white copies of these, some of Frazetta's best comic art.
I would like to
Yes.
point out that black and white is the key phrase here,
Right.
which we are doing
Mhm.
black and white for artistic reasons on the Barbaric Adventures. So don't be afraid to back the black.
I always bet on black.
That's right. Well,
Okay, all that stuff I am letting go. You ready? First one to type in sold gets it.
Gotta be kidding me. What are you gonna let
I
go?
can't afford it. I know I can't.
I know I'm insane. $150.
Yeah,
No
Aaron-
way.
Aaron wants it.
Plus shipping. $20 shipping.
Stealth. Who else? Who got in there first? Stealth, I think.
Stealth. Yes.
Yeah, right before Rand Arrington, right before Moromi, right before Craig, right before Randy Howell.
Wow, this is, boy, I should have raised the price.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously it's like it's expensive.
That-
But
first-
again, that would defeat the purpose of why I'm trying
Dude,
to.
that first printing of that book is $100 or more.
Yeah.
You,
And I don't have the first printing. That pisses me off. I should have.
yeah,
got
they're
it.
all first printings.
But I was
Stealth,
wrong.
you are the man. You get the books. Thank you. And thank you everybody else for Randy Howell, Craig, Miromi, Rand Arrington, Colin
Oh,
Book.
to that.
Yeah, thank you all for
That was an
reaching out.
insanely crazy good collection, man. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so 150
Oh, really?
plus I'm gonna need 20 because of the weight
Yeah, it's
of
going to
all
be
those
heavy.
books for shipping.
Mustang Trainer for 10. Thank you, sir. He says, gentlemen, Mr. Lawless just unpacked your zombie Hulk. Thank you. It's very cool. And thank you for the personalized sketch. Now to think about framing while I currently reframe my Lopez Deadpool. Wow. Thank you for that.
Awesome. Thank you for buying it. Yeah.
Craig,
It's nice though that Stealth got that deal because he is such a supporter too of just like Mustang Trainer. A lot of these guys that come in here have supported us, and man, it's guys. What can we do? We can't do it without you. So we're really so grateful.
very much.
Yep, I agree.
So those of you who didn't get Gary's Rosetta book, go in and back Barbaric Adventures for that one. Because it's kind of like getting Frazetta. It's kind of like that. Kind of.
I think so.
Yeah, thank you. I was waiting for
It's kind
someone.
of like, kind of like getting
Yeah, somebody
Frazetta
needs to-
and Wrightson.
Yeah, it's like kind of getting Frazetta and Wrightson. That's exactly what it is like. So
It's kind of like getting Michelangelo and
Rembrandt.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, kind of like that.
It's kind of like it, yeah.
And
If
the
you
Wright
look
brothers.
at it, if you look at the work like with squinted eyes from
Yeah.
a long way away,
Yeah, kind of like it's kind of like that.
it's like yeah. If you're in New Jersey, then I'm like on the West Coast, and you squint your eyes.
Gary, you're not selling it very well.
Okay.
All right, so it's what time is it right now? It's 4 o'clock. Let's just roll with this, Gary, and go right into, of course, what's Gary's beef?
What's Gary's beef?
Gary.
You know, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to like be. I would like to be Gary's beef at one point. Like Gary's. What's Gary's beef? Dan.
Well, I think we might be getting there, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, just keep it up. Just keep it up.
Let me tell you about Dan. Okay.
All right, Gary, what is bothering you this week?
Okay, my beef this week is Portland hobo golfers.
Oh my gosh! Now this I want to hear.
So I mentioned, beginning of the show that I went golfing on Monday. Showed Aaron's poker chip I use as a ball marker. So I go. The nearest golf course to me is Glendoveer. It's in northeast Portland.
Oh my gosh, that's where you don't want to be.
And it's kind of a sketchy neighborhood. Remember, I told that one beef about being at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a hobo mooned me as he was going through the restaurant garbage can.
Yeah.
The golf course is down the street from that. So I'm driving up to the course, and along the fence near the parking lot are several tents that have sprouted up since last time I was there. I was like,
oh, new community, huh?
Doesn't take long.
Yeah, that they could take over, because that's got like prime real estate for hobos, a golf course, right?
Yep.
So time passes, I warm up, I'm getting ready to play, and I'm playing in the evening. My tee time is at 5:06, and no one else is playing with me. I'm playing by myself because of the time of day.
You're playing with yourself?
By myself, and by myself.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Remember this used to be a kid show? Does anybody remember that? Okay, go ahead.
And I'm about to tee off, and out of the corner of my eye, as I'm about to hit the ball, I see someone walking up toward me.
Uh-oh.
And I turn around, and it's this hobo girl.
Hobo girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Reason why I say hobo girl is because there's a dress code. Most golf courses have dress codes. You can't wear jeans or sweatpants or t-shirts, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. She was wearing all that stuff in layers, and she had this rickety bag of golf clubs with mismatch, clubs that looked like she got it at the Goodwill.
Right.
She just, as I'm about to hit the ball, she just walks right up to me and is like behind me now. So she's breaching all kinds of etiquette doing this.
Now, did you say play through or?
No, I just turn around and look at her, and she says, "Do you mind if I join you?"
Oh my God.
Well, now wait a minute. If she's golfing, she can't really be a hobo, could she? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
That's what my mind is reeling, is because, since when do hobos golf? But the signs are, one, what she's wearing.
Yeah. Maybe she was very
Her
relaxed.
clubs. 3, she wasn't coming from the parking lot, the direction of the parking lot. She's coming from the direction of the street.
Or the out of the woods, perhaps.
No, the street.
Okay.
Remember I mentioned
Oh,
the
yeah.
tents that were sprouting up?
Okay.
That's the direction she was coming from. And if she was like legitimate, she'd be coming from the parking lot or at least from the driving range.
Yeah. I hear you.
And so I asked her, what's your tea time? And tea times are always, like weird times. Like mine was 5:06. They're never
Right.
like 5 o'clock. They're always like 4:23, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of looks at me and then she says, "Oh, I'm a walk-on."
Yeah, I can see that.
Translating, I want to golf for free. So I started thinking, okay, we're going to be spending a lot of time together the next couple of hours, because that happens, like you're golfing by yourself, somebody else might come up and then you end up, playing with someone you don't know. And up until that time, I've always had luck with, golfers tend to be people that are interesting.
Well, this gal
They have interesting occupations or, whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, am I going to ask her, okay, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'd ask her. That's the first thing I would have asked her.
Would you regale me with tales of your adventures from life on the street? Or am I going to say, what do you think of Trump's tariffs? You think that's going to eliminate income tax? Oh, wait a minute. You don't pay tax, do you? There's no conversation. There's no middle ground where we could even, talk about anything. And right at that time, I see off in the distance the marshal in his golf cart. The marshal he checks tea time receipts to make sure people aren't, trying to play for free.
Like this
particular person. He's heading our way in his golf cart, and I see it coming, and I say, "Oh, here comes the marshal." She turns around, she sees him coming, and
she's feet don't fail me now.
Exactly. She legs it out of there, and as she's walking away, I can hear her mumbling to herself, talking out loud to herself. So I dodged a bullet there since I was only playing 9 holes, 2 hours. Although that would have been an experience, playing golf with a hobo. So I might have missed an opportunity there.
I'm thinking you did, but did the marshal chase her down, or do they just?
Well, she went around. There was the golf cart shed was near that where we were, and she walked around that, and so I didn't see her. And he came up and asked me for my receipt. I showed it to him, and he said, "What happened to that?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't think she paid." And so he took off after her.
Oh, excellent.
So I don't know what happened. So I don't think I'm going to be frequenting Glendoveer Golf Course anymore.
That, I know I don't golf really. I've only been a couple times, but I can't imagine a homeless person or hobo, as we like to call them on the show, just wandering out on a golf course.
I know. It was bizarre. And I was trying to think, well, maybe she's not homeless. Maybe she's just poor.
Sure. But you wouldn't be golfing if you're poor. That's not like a poor person's sport.
Right. Golfing is expensive. And if it was like a kid, you let kids, the kids sneak in golf courses and you let them play. It doesn't matter. But she was easily 30, looked 40. You know what I mean?
Yes. I know the type, Gary.
Yeah. So she really didn't have an excuse. But as soon as I said, "Oh, here comes the marshal," and she saw him coming, she like, uh-oh. You could tell her.
But you know what I find interesting? If you'd said that to me, "Here comes the marshal," I wouldn't have known what you were talking about because I don't golf. So this chick obviously knew enough about golf to know that the marshal was someone that you want to avoid if you did not pay to play.
She probably just said,
That's
"Here comes
the question
whoever."
of how much, she had golf clubs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was there was an enigma there.
What'd you say?
Enigma.
Your mama.
You're not helping things.
Your mama.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, David. She was black.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
But I said enigma.
Yeah, okay.
Just stop now.
How did you know I was talking about that? See?
Because I know you well.
Gary, I tell you, man.
What if she was just trying to come up and she wanted to be a part of your stable and you just messed it up? You could have.
Well, then she needed to dress for the occasion then.
Well, pimps usually dress their hoes. So.
Well, now, okay, this has nothing to do with golf, but since we're talking about hoes, I was driving back from the airport a couple of years ago after I dropped my daughter off like at 5 a.m, one of those early flights. And I'm driving back, Gary, through, the highway was blocked off because 84 was blocked off because they were doing middle of the night work on it. So I had to go through Northeast, through the neighborhoods. And I drive up to this lot and it's 5:30 in the morning. So it's light out, but just kind of barely light out. And there is this, first of all, I thought she was buck naked, standing on the side of the corner. I did a double take and she had flesh colored underwear on, but she was a African-American woman of lighter color. And so she had these kind of
So you're saying she was an enigma?
Yeah. And
no.
Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
What was she doing, David? What I meant is puzzling why she was out there.
Yeah.
Dressed like that early in the morning.
I was
That's
very puzzled. And
puzzling.
so I looked, and so she was in her underwear with a pair of fuzzy slippers on and a cell phone, and she's talking on the cell phone, standing on the corner of the street at 5:30 in the morning in her underwear and slippers.
Dang.
And everybody I tell this story to goes, "Oh, she was a hooker." I'm like, yeah, but why wasn't she dressed like a hooker? She's standing in her underwear and her slippers.
I don't know if they have a huge dress code in
Well, I know, but I was just like,
that's not a hooker outfit. That's not
somebody suggested, well, she just got through with providing a service and was dropped off. Whoever had her dropped her off.
No.
And I was just like,
no, that's just a crazy woman.
Maybe, but she had a cell phone, so
hold on a second. Where was this comment? I wanted to read it. Gollum Wolf says a marshal had been looking for that chick for months.
Finally, there she is.
Okay, where is that comment?
Golf Bandit.
Okay, Major Glitch says Gary got an innocent black girl kicked off his whitey only golf course.
Oh,
Boy. Just I thought I knew you, Gary. I really did, but it's terrible. Terrible what you do, these unfortunate people. All right, we've got what do we got here? 15 minutes after 4. I'm starting a bad trend of not getting these things done on the show, which is
how about quality? That's a good trend.
Well, I can't even
take your time to whatever time it takes to do the best work you can do. Any job worth doing is worth doing well.
I'm not sure I can even claim quality at this point. I'm just I think I can get there, but
well, how about size?
Man, boy, your mother did a number on you. I'm assuming that's where you got those
soliloquies.
No, I've never used that word in my life.
Well, there's another one you can write down. Soliloquy. That's a good word too.
No, I was going to say old-fashionisms.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of like, idiot savant, kind of like I don't sound that intelligent, then I'll just say something really brilliant.
Wow,
what the hell was that? I don't know.
Dan Lawlett, the idiot savant.
Yeah.
It's funny though. I'll use fancy words, and then I'll say it to my wife or something, and she goes, "What does that mean?" I say, "I'm not really sure," and then I'll look up the word. And I actually use it.
You use it correctly.
And I used it correctly. And so somewhere in there, someone smashed into my brain, word usage that was actually quite correct. And now it's floating around in there,
Well, I guess it's good.
Aaron.
Yes.
Rand Arrington says, I guess Aaron couldn't fix that COD cover.
That what cover?
Oh, what? Huh?
I think they're technically called a cod piece. They used in like medieval times.
Okay. So I couldn't fix the cod.
You couldn't fix it
on my drawing.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I couldn't fix it.
And I refuse to.
I'm not going to put up with Gary's internet bullying. I'm going to do it my way. I'm just
reading the chat. That's my job.
No, you started this whole thing.
That's my job. I'm
People
reading the comments.
Inspired is what you've done.
Daryl Wayne says this show is taking a turn.
The chat has spoken. What can you do? You can't.
I just think Gary is leading people astray is what's happening.
Leading the witness is what you're saying to them?
Leading them astray. The chat has a mind of their own.
Do they? Do they, Gary? Are they you're like Rasputin or somebody. You're just like influencing these people. Or not Rasputin. Who's the guy that
No, Rasputin is he influenced the
Svengali. Is that who I'm thinking of? Maybe Svengali or somebody? I don't know.
Trump.
Okay.
One of those guys.
Okay, I can't help but read these, Aaron.
All right, go ahead.
Craig 69 says Malin would be proud.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
And Gollum says Aaron's like he was born that way, okay?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Walk away from the jokes.
It's like a loincloth swirling in the wind. I mean, what?
Well, see, I can accept that because that's kind of your theme in a lot of your work is something is swirling in the wind.
Swirling in the wind.
What else could be swirling on this? That's the only thing.
He's got a propeller. That's how he's able to fly. So he gets liftoff. I think I got Gary. I got him.
Man.
Yeah, those thin little wings are not going to do the job. He needs a little extra help.
Oh Oh my goodness. Ah. Whoo.
Propeller.
Yeah, so we'll stay with Rasputin anyway.
It's messed up that
One of
word.
them says it helps him stand properly when he lands. It's a
3-point landing.
A kickstand.
3-point
I'm
landing.
not- You know what? That's it. I'm not doing this show anymore. I can't take it. You guys, I get this bum rap, you know? Trying to be a good guy. Trying to entertain the kids, and this is what happens every time.
Well, that's why we're kids.
You know,
Maybe you should go tell your mom on us.
I will. If I told her what you guys said about my drawing, she would come in here.
And participate.
Probably.
Well, son, you just got to toughen up, and you
That's
got to
right.
deal with it. This is
They're
what life's
just
about.
jealous. They're just jealous. And I'd say, that's right, Mom. They're just jealous. Oh, my goodness.
Just punch him in the nose, and that'll be the end of it.
Yep. I feel like this could evolve into a really good piece if I...
It could grow on you, you know? If you treat it right, you know?
if you try.
Stale, thank you for all the payments. They all came through. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Did I kill it with that joke? Or?
No, I just I'm having laughter fatigue. It's wearing me out. See, this is why we are the best show on the internet. 341 people joining us right now.
Really
Now, Gary, I'm going to do a little
Look at
math
that.
for you, and you tell me if I'm right, okay? We have 341 people watching us, 284 backers. So that means
There's some freeloaders.
I wasn't going to phrase it quite like that. But there's at least 58 people watching that have not.
There's 58 people considering.
Yes, thank you.
Backing the campaign.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. There's no reason to consider unless you're waiting for payday.
That's
if you're
right.
just waiting, for any other factors, Aaron has pretty much laid out a logical, thoughtful
Thank you.
campaign reasons. There's
there's a lot of people
other than waiting for payday.
There's a lot of people who won't fully experience life in its fullest form, which is reading at Barbaric Adventures. Until you have done that, you will have not experienced life. And life is worth living, guys. Just do it.
Well, just think, if you don't back it, when the book comes out and people have it, we're all going to be talking about it openly, and you will not know what the heck we're talking about.
That's right. You won't be involved. You won't be part of the crowd at that point.
Oh, so this is peer pressure.
And when everyone is discussing how brilliant my front piece is,
yeah, that's going to happen.
you will not know.
Wait a minute, what?
Wait a minute. Speaking
You
of
will
front
not
piece,
know.
no,
Wait, whoa, back up.
Gary's completely obsessed with this. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, but I just didn't know this term front piece. I was not familiar with it.
Yeah, so we'd encourage everybody who's watching, please take a look at this campaign and back it if you can at all. You'll find a link in the description of this video, as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Many of our mods posting in the chat. And if you're on Twitter watching, which a lot of you are, I get that, you can just go to my homepage on Twitter and you'll find a link there. Or you can go to Indiegogo, type in Barbaric Adventures or Aaron Lopresti. Either one will take you to the land of comic fulfillment.
That's
we like to
Yeah.
call
right.
Barbaric Adventures #1. So
Yeah,
first
and if you've already backed it, think of buying another copy just and give it to someone who you might enjoy it. You think might enjoy it. because there's this is something that's it's gonna they're well written stories that'll be filled with that some thought behind them and a doggy in it too.
Yeah. My dog is very supportive of the campaign.
Yes.
And,
I was wondering. I thought it
Chime
was
in.
a dog from my neighborhood. I was about to go outside.
It's the dog from my neighborhood, sadly.
Okay.
Um,
GJ Martinez says that hobo chick is watching from her cell phone right now.
in her underwear on the side of the corner. In her
Well, I doubt. That's Aaron's hobo chick had a cell phone. Mine didn't.
Well, I don't think the girl I saw was a hobo, if you know what I'm saying. I think she was
a hobo.
Bo. I just didn't get the whole underwear thing because it was 5 a.m, so it wasn't exactly warm out. And yeah, so I wanted to stop and ask her, but I thought probably not the look you want just when the cops driving by and they're like,
You're all, where'd you pull that gun from?
Yeah.
Underwear.
You don't want to say, hey,
I don't want to know.
you don't want to say how much when you're asking about the underwear.
yeah.
What would you know about that, Dan?
Yeah, Dan.
Dan, what the heck?
Dirty Dan Lawless.
Dirty Dan Lawless.
I am squeaky clean, guys. Come on. But I tried not to be. I wasn't this guy. I couldn't help it.
I try not to be, but I can't help being squeaky clean.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to be, the bad guy, and it's never.
I want to be a bad guy.
Yeah,
he wanted to be that.
He wanted to be the guy that all the chicks wanted to date because he was like the rebel, and it just never worked out for him.
Yeah, we see what Dan's drifting to the dark side did with how he complimented David on his artwork.
Yeah, I always got friend zone. That was my problem. I got friend zone every time. I mean, every time, Jeez.
What do you mean with the girls?
Yeah, that was not good.
You're
really nice, but I don't feel the magic,
Well, that's the thing. It's like you're too nice.
The host
Hold on a second, Dan. You said that with an accent, as if you were recalling what someone actually said to you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course, many times. Unfortunately, that's what I'm well aware of it.
Yeah, he's like, it wasn't just once.
It wasn't just once. I'm telling you, I was every time.
You're all bitches.
Yeah. Well, I just moved on. Okay, well, that one didn't work out. Next one, there wasn't that many, but
yeah, you just lined them up and got it over with quickly.
Well, yeah.
All right. Let's. Did you just blow some sort of whistle, Gary? Am I dreaming that?
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, I farted.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. It's almost 4:30. The landing
vessel, so to speak.
The landing party is coming up in 30 minutes. So we do our Star Trek trivia tonight. We shall see how much I actually know about the show that I pretend to know a lot about. All right, so I'll show you what I'm not quite done, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's really not done.
Well, you're selling yours to Beatty for just as a layout. So
how'd you manage that?
So, as you can see, I'm working on. There's Sauron.
That's real nice.
I'm going to finish.
Yeah, I'm trying to criticize it, but I can't.
Okay, thank you very much. So there we go.
Distance, because I couldn't see it well, I was like, "Oh, that looks like a character from Gargoyles." But up close to seeing all the deal, I'm like, "Wow, that turned out really good."
It did.
Thank you. We'll finish it up. I will finish this up in today, as a matter of fact, so I can get it posted. But there you go. My version of Sauron, the whatever he is, the X-Men villain. Let's see what Dave Williams has done for us. Oh, that's on the verge of being really cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's really
How
nice.
did Mattello get so buff?
Magneto, you mean? Come on,
Magneto.
Dave. Learn your characters.
Yeah. How do you get so buff?
He's always been like that in the comics, and I never
I know.
understood it.
That's what I was wondering. The villains are always like, muscular and.
But I think I'm going to send this to Gary so he can ink it.
Along with the what was the other one?
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Yeah.
Hey, someone asked earlier, I don't even know if they're still in the chat, David, did you ever finish that Spider-Man you started on this show?
No, but I'm going to after I get a few other things off my desk.
Okay, so there you go. If you're still listening, whoever asked that question like 2 hours ago, I just remembered to. Oh, and I was supposed to mention also Don Draws Stuff has a, I don't know if he was in the chat today. I asked him if he was going to be. He's trying to raise money for his, hang on a second here. Let me pull this up real quick. He says, could you mention on your show that on Saturday at the Studio YT show will be our first ever art auction to help me get a new roof, or help at Shadowhawk 33369 knee surgery. Hop on and help out. I'll be drawing headshots, traditional live to sell. Tell your friends, it should be fun. So I think that's on Saturday.
Yeah, I know both those guys. I know Shadowhawk's a really nice guy, and
yeah, Don did the back cover to the very first issue of Wraith of God. So if you guys are around, I believe it's on Saturday. Give that a look. Pick up some artwork. Help him replace his roof. Nothing like trading, a roof for art. I may have to do that someday. Marcus Kilgoose, are you going to be there too? Is that what he's implying?
Yeah, Marcus is a regular on the Don show.
Okay, there you go. So if there's a link or something, Marcus, go ahead and post it in there so people know. Saturday at 9 p.m., he says. There you go. On the YouTubes. All right. Very good. Let's see what Dan Lawless has for us today. Oh, look at you go. That's going to be a really good piece when you get it finished.
Yeah, he looks psycho under there.
Yeah, he's a little deranged, isn't he?
Yeah.
But, he's I don't know, he's a villain. So
So you're going to finish that with all the bricks coming out and everything? That'll be a really cool.
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
I think that could be a legitimate replacement for that Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, Night Elf DK says David wins. Okay, it's not a competition.
He didn't finish his at all, though.
It's not encouraged.
It probably would have won.
Neither did you, and neither did Aaron. So I win.
I did more though.
Nah.
Alex Gordon says not bad for third place, Aaron. Wow. I guess
You ain't succeed.
there it is. Okay. Wait a minute. GJ Martinez says that's a beefed up Juggernaut. How can you beef up Juggernaut? Isn't
He's
it
got to
like,
be
Yeah.
beefy as you can make them.
that's like saying that blob you drew is really fat looking.
Or beefed up Hulk. I mean, it's a Hulk.
That blob is fat.
Yeah, the blob isn't that fat. Come on. Oh.
Matthew Mima gave you some love.
Well, he says first place Aaron. There you go. Second Dan. Third David. Well, I thank you, Matthew, for putting me in first place. But I want to remind everybody it's not a competition. But if you'd like to tell me how much you like my work, I certainly will accept that.
Well, Matthew is a really nice guy, and he's very feels bad about people sometimes, and
Very empathetic. Is that what
yeah,
you're
very
trying to say?
empathetic. And he probably felt bad for you.
What's that? Is that where you were going with that?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
he's a really nice guy.
And with
Makes you feel
that, I think we'll just end the show with that. You guys, please back Barbaric Adventures. If you haven't done yet, check out the campaign on Indiegogo. You'll find a link in the description of this video, as well as pinned to the top of this chat. You can go to Indiegogo, type in Barbaric Adventures, or type in Aaron Lopresti, and it'll take you right there. We will end on the trailer for the campaign to get you juiced. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thanks for joining us. Great show as always. We really appreciate you guys participating and having fun with us. It really makes it. So hang in there. We'll talk to you soon next time.
Get Barbaric Adventures
On Graybeard's Studio. Good night, everybody.